still want to try getting a better score here.
I'll let you know when it's done. Alright, so
Since the first stage is easy anyway, we should try taking the long route so we can see the most dragon statues.
他们封锁了仓库的入口，要找到另一条路进去。
看，这里没有你要的东西。妈的，怎么开挂了？
Oh sure, I don't have that skill unlocked. I was trying to do a attack I didn't actually have. Because it just mirrors the game quiet.
我能做到，只要搏一把。
你他妈来这里干什么？哦。开门！快开门！别逼我把门撞开！
仓库越来越近了。在这儿再跳一次，我能做到。
麻利点，我可不想去夜店迟到。我你他妈谁了？我只是来训练的。
finishing up that game, crashing, and then kind of getting inside the car. Okay, that is very interesting, but that is going to be that one done. What a time to be alive. And now we can head back over to Doc, where we want to do Doc's checkup, and of course, it's going to be a race. And other people are going to want to join in to like to share. You know, for a guy who really doesn't like people speeding, he really likes racing. But like usual, it's not really going to be a race. We're going to be on one side of the fair, and then everybody else is racing. So, I mean, good for them. They're having a fun time. They can fight for second place. But we will be going through this entire part of the canyon, this time going backwards compared to other places we've gone. And first of all, there's an initial cut right there. That jump is pretty hard to hit, especially with the momentum you have, and then you kind of just hit it to the wall. Not the biggest deal, but there will also be another shortcut right here. Anytime you see some of those signs which are saying don't go here, obviously we want to go there. It's very nice of them to leave those signs there, you know, just make sure I know exactly where I do need to go. And then from here, there's going to be all different cones and stuff. Just ignore all of them, and we're back into an area which we've seen a lot of. Yeah, just a regular driving through. There's going to be this building, of course, the bad guy. We just want to take a pretty tight turn, but this time we're actually going to go to the left of the forest area. And I can say I like the forest area. It's a nice little bit of green in what is mostly like orange and brown, the entire place. Well, we got this big jump, and of course from there we're going to have one of these shortcuts where I can take a very tight turn. There's going to be that sign, of course we'll break it, and it's the easiest shortcut in the game because all you have to do is go into that section. Then we want to make sure we're going pretty much to the right. That way we actually will land in a good spot, and we can just continue this for 3 laps. Another quick win by almost a minute. Again, embarrassing literally everybody. And then what I'm going to want to actually do, make sure I save here, and then we can quit out of the game. And I'm not exactly sure why we do this, but I'm pretty sure it makes the game less likely to crash. Because especially later in this game likes to crash. So what I'm going to do here is now meet up with Sally, and we're finally going to do that date that she won earlier in the game. But you already know in the Cars universe, by date, they mean you're just racing each other to a spot. And we're not even going to make this a competitive race. We're not even going to be able to flirt throughout this date. Instead, we're just going to go way ahead of her. Because we don't care about love, we only care about going fast. And I can also pushing into things. So yeah, not the best start of getting away from her, but don't worry, because we will keep using our boost. We're going to keep using power slide, and we're going to try to get as far away from her as possible, just because that's what you got to do. And also, this is a brand new spot. You can see that there's like this waterfall area, there's a bunch more trees, there are going to be some bridges, some tunnels, and that means there are a lot of cool new races that we're going to be able to do. But for this first one, we're just generally taking this road path. There is going to be that tunnel over there, which we'll go into later. But for right now, it is going to be closed off. That part I really do like for a lot of these races though, and I mean you will see it pretty soon. So, but yeah, we're just taking this road path, checking out this, trying to get as many power slides and not crashing into things as possible. Because especially for this game, we're like the queens. We don't just want to win, we want to embarrass her. Okay, maybe that isn't the healthiest relationship in the world, but you know, it is what it is. We are 14 seconds ahead of her right now, and I will actually try to take this jump. Now, we're not going to have enough speed, but a nice thing about this jump is even if you don't make it, we're going to spawn at the other side of it, so it's still going to save us some time. A little embarrassing, glad we're so ahead of Sally, so she wasn't able to see us attempt that jump, because she definitely would have made fun of us, I'm not going to lie. But we are just so far ahead of her, especially with that jump, over 20 seconds at this point, and it's only a 1-lap track, and now we can take another one of these, which is just going to make us even farther ahead. Get some big air, skip that entire section where you would have to turn around, and at this point, we're almost to the end, where we're getting over to a hotel. We'll do a couple more power slides, a couple more boosts, and we make it to the finish line. Not sure when we got the time to set that up, but we beat her. The timer changed to 1 minute 25 seconds. That was insanely embarrassing for her. Anyways, right after that, we decided that race wasn't good enough, so we're gonna have to race these people. You already know what that's gonna start out with, us getting very far ahead, because we're gonna do that brake boosting. Brake boosting is just such a good strategy. I don't know why more cars don't do it. Why not learn how to? Okay, well, I also don't know why I'm doing that. There now, how to beat it. Embarrassing. Not the greatest start of a race possible, but hey, at least they don't know how to do shortcuts, so we can save a good amount of time just using one of those. And yeah, this is a very short track that we're gonna have to do, so we should be able to get through this pretty quickly. We're already now in second place. We gotta get past this car as well, and as soon as we make it to the finish line, if I just do one more boost, okay, this guy's kind of fast, but now we're in first place, and now we can just continue this, as long as I don't mess up this turn again. Okay, that was a lot better turn. That was more what we were tried to go for. And we still beat them by over 15 seconds, so not too bad. Just a little bit of an embarrassing race. Oh yeah, by the way, pretty much every time we complete a mission now, we are going to save. Because like I said, the game likes crashing in this later half. And if it does crash, I want to be ready for that. I actually had a run that was like 3 hours in, and then it crashed, and I lost everything. So I'm just going to be very careful about it. It doesn't add that much extra time to actually to save. But as you saw, we are going to get the postcard from that one hotel. And now we got to head over to our next race. There are going to be a couple of these cars in our way, but we can just dodge out of the way of them. We can make our way over this bridge. Also, I'm pretty sure that was Sally. She's probably like, why you stop our date so soon? But I got to do this race against these guys. And this one is a very cool race. It's a long one, and it's also going to be able to give us another boost. You know, one of those fill more gas tanks that we got at the beginning. You can actually get more of those. Also, I definitely tried going for that shortcut, completely failed. We don't have to talk about it. But yeah, there are a total of 3 boost tanks we can get. Right now, we only have 1, but as soon as we do this mission, we'll get our second one, which allows us to boost farther and more. So yeah, pretty good thing to get at this point, especially because we are making some pretty good progress in this game, but we still got a good amount of more missions that we have to do. Now right here, we will get this. There's a jump you can do if you go just straight through, but instead we're going to take this left path. It's going to be a bit more curvy, but I'm pretty sure it saves some time, just because it cuts off that whole jump. And finally, we get into this tunnel, which you already know I love this place. I said I love it. You know, if you remember earlier when I mentioned it, but it was closed off. I don't know why I said that so confidently. Maybe you didn't remember that. Anyways, what we can do in this tunnel is we can make a very sharp turn, and you have to be careful for that one so you don't hit anything wrong. But once we make that turn, we skip a bunch of the map, and then we do a couple of jumps to stay on this top path. And I mean, it's just fun. I just enjoyed this part. Then through this tunnel, there's going to be this very steep turn that we have to do to get through there. We don't want to go on that top path because it's not really worth it. I'd rather have all this space to be able to keep up our speed and just do one of these very large power slides until we make it out the other side of this and make it over to the lap line. So that's lap number 1. And this difference between us and all our competitors is only going to get bigger. Alright, I guess we only beat them by about 50 seconds, so not impressive, but still a pretty good race. And now it's time to go ahead and get a couple of postcards. So first of all, we're going to go across this bridge, and then we got to go on this part, and now we got a couple of pretty difficult jumps. So what you want to do for these jumps is really gain up a lot of speed. Make sure we're power sliding, and then use the boost and do a perfect jump all the way over there, and you'll see that we just barely were able to make it with the boost of this game. They're very strange how we were able to make that. It looks like we should have crashed, but that's just how this game is. So now we can do a turnaround. We're just going to immediately turn this way. There's going to be all these trees and also one of these cliffs, and all we have to do for this one is kind of slowly go all our way over to this postcard, which is going to be another one. Then we want to teleport over to Sergeant's boot camp, which we'll put out of right away, obviously. And that's because there are a few more postcards we want as well. And the best way to go and get those is actually heading from Sergeant's boot camp over on this road. Eventually we'll make it to a loading zone where we can go to Tailfin Pass, and that's back in this area where we went to with Sally. And there are 4 postcards that we want to get in this area, and yeah, this is just the best way to get them all. So we're pretty much just going to follow this one road until we make it over to this tunnel. You see there's a postcard if you stall in the top right, and that's going to be our first one we have to aim for. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is aim my car right here, and then we can go there, jump, barely be able to make it on that cliff, and there's going to be a postcard right up there. Nice and easy for us. Then after that, what we want to do is just fall off the cliff. So I will come over to this spot, jump off, and then get teleported back to this spot. We're very conveniently by the waterfall. There's going to be another postcard. Then we're going to want to turn around, and we're going to see this forest. We just want to jump over there, and it puts us in another convenient spot. So we'll turn around one more time, and we're just following this road. That'll take us over to this tunnel section, and you can see there's one postcard right there on the top path. But we're actually going to get that after another postcard we got to get because we're already heading in this direction. Might as well. And yeah, you can see we're going down instead of up. In that one race we did through this tunnel, we came the opposite direction, and that means if we slow ourselves down right about at this spot, we'll see there's a postcard through that fence. For some reason, that fence just has no collision. And then funny enough, there's another fence, which also, I guess, does have collision, but we do destroy it. I don't know, it's an old 2005 game. So from there, we're then going to head back up into this direction, and now we want to do a very specific turn right here, where we have to get this jump from this little ramp, just barely be able to make that jump up there. And now I'm going to take this kind of slow just to be sure that we're not going to fall off. I won't try to take it too fast because it would waste a lot more time if we did fall off than if we just take this a bit slow, but that's going to be our next postcard. And now we're going to go over to Luigi. But we won't be playing as them. We'll quit out right away because instead we're going to Monster Truck Mayhem, where Lightning gets in a race with a bunch of monster trucks. So he asks Luigi to give him monster truck wheels, and yeah, this is just kind of insane. So yeah, we'll be racing these huge guys, and it is very interesting to control the monster truck. First of all, your turn is not the best, as you can see by me having to hit the wall multiple times. We also want to make sure we jump there, that way we get enough height, and thankfully when you have one of those like slanted turns, it is a bit easier to actually turn, so at least that helps. But for this one, it is very bad. You just kind of have to hope to go relatively fast. Still though, even though it is hard to drive our monster trucks, the other monster trucks are having the same problem, so we're still going to beat them. And we will end up almost slapping the other cars for this last lap, but we still beat them by way too much. Embarrassing. And then right where we end off, we can do the Rust Bucket, which is a race that Mater's going to do. And this race is definitely more interesting than the Piston Cup races, because there's actual obstacles and stuff that we're just going to skip, at least in the beginning. You could actually go off to the side, and as long as you don't go too much to the right, you'll still stay in bounds so you don't have to take those jumps. And right away, you can see that we are way ahead of everybody else. Then I want to take kind of a wide angle there, that way I can get on that hill part, and we can get a better turn through there, and we'll just repeat this over and over again. Now, one important thing is not trying to tilt with Mater. Sometimes it can completely just stop what you're trying to do. So I'm kind of just taking this race very simply, especially because it's to mess up, and if you do mess up and get behind the other cars, like we kind of did right there, okay, I guess we didn't get behind the other cars, but if you do get behind the other cars, it's really hard to catch back up, so that's something to keep track of. But why the game did teleport me back right there was because I went a little bit too much to the right. Not the biggest deal in the world, but something to watch out for. This race is also really fun because we almost hit the other cars as we're doing our jump. That's how far ahead we are. So it's probably safe. I wouldn't worry about it. Look at this one car that's way behind all the other ones. It's kind of just sad. We're almost gonna lap this guy. I mean, the car is definitely trying, but just how far ahead do you be, dude? Why do you need to race? Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. They probably have their own personal reasons, and I don't need to be mean about it. But finally, we'll finish up that race right there, almost 10 seconds ahead of everybody else. And then this spawns us right across the road from our next mission. Oh, by the way, winning that did give us our final boost thing, so now we're up to 3. And before this mission, I'm gonna make sure I save my game, because this is a part where I've actually crashed the game, where we go into Chick's challenge. And pretty obviously, we get challenged by Chick. But yeah, I just really want to make sure I'm constantly saving my game. Like I said before, it doesn't take that much extra time, and game crashes can really just obviously ruin your entire run. But this one is in this whole area, which is a different one than we've done most of our races. And this time we're actually going to be going over to the right, which is kind of a wider path, already way ahead of everybody else. I don't even know why Chick is challenging us at this point. Like, he won every single main race so far, and he still thinks he has at least somewhat of a chance. But you know that Lightning, like, slowly making people lose all hope they have in themselves, so that's just what we gotta do. We'll come through this area, go under the bridge, got a couple of wide turns, of course, power slides. Meanwhile, nobody is in sight. I like looking down on the map and just seeing how far the white dots are away from us. It's pretty fun. This is also one of the areas where there's just so many boxes and barrels that people left, and also this jump, which has some weird collision. I mean, that kind of works. Thankfully, we didn't get a career-ending injury right there. It's definitely gonna happen. Honestly, in a lot of these races, we're gonna be getting career-ending injuries, and we just don't. Maybe cars are just really resilient in this world. But yeah, pretty fun race, and we're just gonna keep getting farther and farther ahead of these guys. Right now, I'm only 5 seconds. I need to get more. So it's a very clear win for us. But this time, the race is actually gonna make Chick a little bit more angry than he normally is. So he's gonna decide to do something interesting. But we'll get to that later. First of all, we gotta get some postcards. So we're gonna teleport over to Radiator Capture. You already know. That's kind of our normal point to teleport. And then we gotta get some postcards. So the first one, we're gonna come behind this area. And this postcard is really annoying to get. So what you wanna do is use the boost and get the perfect speed to be able to hit that postcard and get a first drive. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too much to the left, but that one just barely works. So that's 17 out of 20. And then there's also gonna be a postcard in this forest area. What I like doing is just heading in the general direction, and then you'll see there's this area. So we can just jump down there by that yellow lightning bolt thing, and then if you go a little bit farther, you're in it, and we can teleport back over here. And from there, we're gonna want to go right ahead to do high-speed heist, where we get to play as villains, because we're playing as a bunch of cars that are trying to steal lightning stuff. And this mission is actually really fun. I very much enjoy it. It's also very dangerous for pretty much every other car on the road, because what we're gonna be doing is in and out of all these guys and trying to steal lightning stuff. We gotta catch up to Max, who's driving by himself for some reason. And also, as we drive by all these people, they yell at us and they're like, hey, what you're doing is incredibly dangerous, which fair up. Well, I gotta do what I gotta do because I'm trying to be a thief. No, it is what it is. By the way, the textures in this mission are very strange. I really don't know why, but you can see, like, Max texture. I don't even know what's going on. It kind of happens the entire game, but here especially. Anyways, what we did is we just used music to go back to sleep. And now next up, we gotta get our next car over there. So pretty much the exact same thing. We'll just use our boost a lot and try and keep the cars. Then once we make it over to max again, we'll see that we have a ramp car and conveniently no other cars right by us. So that's nice. All we gotta do is jump off that, get on top of them, and open the back. And now we're on to the final guy. And for this one, pretty much the exact same stuff we're using in a while. Until finally we move him back up the back, and now he's gonna be dropping a bunch of lightning stuff. Now we only want the boxes, which I just missed one right there. Let's not talk about it. But we want to collect the boxes, and we don't want to collect anything else because that's gonna stop us. We only want to get lightning. And this is a pretty fun mini game, especially because there are no cars trying to block us. I don't know why no cars ever want to be my back. I mean, I guess to be fair, he is asleep right now, which isn't the safest thing in the world. But also, even if we get hit by stuff, it's not really the end of the world. It sends you back a little bit, but it doesn't really affect anything. So we will take all 5 of that gear, and we'll make it away. Now we can go teleport over to Chick's Challenge, and then in that same area, once we put out, there's going to be lightning striking back. But we talked to the sheriff, and he says that Max has been stolen from, and we're like, oh yeah, we're going to go get our revenge. And he just left us. So what we're going to do for this mission is we are going in the opposite direction of traffic. We're literally hitting cars. Like the guy in front of us just hit somebody. Might have caused some severe damage, but the sheriff does not care. The police do not care. This is perfectly okay. All you're trying to do for this one is just hit the car in front of us 3 different times so we can take the gear back. While also trying to dodge as many cars as possible, but it's not really going to work. Like, we can try to dodge them, but this is so dangerous. Like, I'm sorry, guys. These are head-on collisions too. I feel like we should be on the news. It should be like, oh, racing star causing tons of cars to die for no reason. I mean, I guess we're getting our stuff back, but we're not the police. We should not be allowed to do this, but we kind of are. And oh my god, we are just ramming into these people. Dude, stop hitting them. But that is going to be the second person. And these other cars are saying things like, oh yeah, you're going the wrong way. Hold out. Don't care whatsoever. So yeah, honestly, I just love this set of missions because they make no sense. How does the sheriff allow us to do this? How is it legal? Still though, we got our last car, who I don't even think this guy was involved in the heist. Not sure where he came from. Maybe he was the guy carrying the ramp. Also, they definitely did not take this many boxes of stuff from us. We're getting back like 12 things when we only lost 5. But still, we win the race. So nice. And then when we talked to them afterwards, we learned that Chick actually put them up to this and paid them to do this so we would miss our next race. And in the cutscenes that we skip, we see that we're mad at Chick. Let's not tell us that we can get our revenge on the racetrack, and we talked to Chick before the race about not missing it, so he's pretty upset about that. Now at this point, you already know the drill. We're just going, doing a race, trying not to hit these people that are right in front of me. I don't know why they're even trying to be in front of me. You know you're gonna lose eventually. Like, I have a whole 12 laps to catch up, and even though Chick is actually going pretty fast this time, he's actually in second. Embarrassing. But yeah, just a pretty normal race with sometimes these cars. Excuse me, dude, move out of my way. Yeah, not my greatest start to one of these top races yet, but we're gonna get ahead in just a second. I'll skip ahead to there. Oh, by the way, for this race specifically, one thing it wants us to do is take a pit stop. If you look at the bottom right, you'll see that our wheels get worse and worse throughout races, but usually it's not even a problem. It doesn't even try to make it through a pit stop. And the thing about the pit stop is it won't lose you time in the race, but it will lose you time overall because you have to do an extra mini game. So we're just not gonna do it. I'm pretty sure this makes our car slower, but not slow enough to lose the race, so I don't really care. So we'll win the race with less of a lead than we usually do, but hey, we still won. But now, after the race, Chick comes up to us and complains and says we got a lucky break. So he asked to race us again tomorrow night, and we decided to start something called the Radiator Springs Grand Prix. These are going to be a couple of different races in Radiator Springs. We've got 3 total before we do the final race for the Piston Cup. And I mean, this is our home turf, so obviously Chick isn't going to beat us, and it's going to start in this town area and pretty much go through all the different areas that we have raced before. So especially because we have been 100%ing this game, we have way more than an advantage of Nick, who probably like never races this area. So I don't know exactly how this is fair, but I guess these races don't actually matter as much as the regular ones. And one cool thing about these races too is Mater gets to be one of the commentators, so good for him. But yeah, we're going to be taking this path where of course we do this jump. They actually close off one of these shortcuts though, you see that an arrow is blocking off that one where you take the really tight turn. And another cool thing about these ones is instead of always being 3 laps, in these ones you either get 1 or 2 laps. So this race is only going to be 2 laps, which is nice because 3 laps gets kind of exhausting, especially when it's the same thing over and over again. And these races are also very long. We're going pretty much throughout the entirety of the map instead of just some of it. Like now we're in this canyon area where of course there's going to be these vents. You remember we came here earlier with Luigi, or just another time when we were doing the race, and we're going to be taking that shortcut because thankfully that one's not closed off, and then also get a nice injury. And there's also going to be this one as well with the sign blocked off. I wonder how this works as like a cup race. Are we getting paid for these races, or are they kind of just fun and it's kind of just the rivalry type of thing? I think we probably are giving the network tons of ratings just from this race. Like this is a rivalry grudge match against the new rookie, or I guess not a rookie anymore, and the person who won the last Piston Cup by kind of cheating. I mean, he didn't cheat. He just didn't really care about sportsmanship, you know. Oh wait, I mean, kind of did cheat. Honestly, the chick cheat or not, let me know in the comment section. Let's settle this once and for all. But I believe we're coming up to the first lap. You can see that just 1 lap of this race is going to be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Or maybe even more. Okay, more like 2 minutes and 45 seconds is looking like what it's about to be. And we only have a 15-second lead. Honestly, I feel like we should do better. But yeah, you saw 1 lap of the race. I'll let you know when we're done in a second. Alright, at the end, we'll beat them all by 1 minute. So, you know, we did better the second lap. That's pretty nice. And now we can teleport over to Tailfin Pass, where it's going to be our next race. Again, Vader gets to commentate. And this time for this race, it's only going to be a single lap. So that's really nice. But this one is very long, so it makes sense. Now we're going to be starting going the opposite direction we normally would for these types of races. I feel like we did a lot of races going the other way when we were in this area. Like, we're not even going to get to skip that one clear, that one fun jump. And there's also a special jump that we've never actually done before. Like, we're going to be taking a very interesting path throughout this race. But it starts out pretty simple. We're kind of just staying on the general road, going over this bridge, and then getting off here where it says danger, road closed. But for some reason, this part is part of the race. And what we got to do is risk our life, take this huge jump over there, and I don't know how this is involved in the race. Like, we just hit our head on that rock, and that probably very much damaged us right before one of the biggest races of our career. But, you know, I'm sure all the cars are fine. They're going to be okay. Anyways, from there, we're just heading through a couple more of these tunnels, and yeah, just in general, going through this racetrack backwards. By the way, did any of you ever have one of those, like, lightning McQueen little cars? You know, one of the ones where you would pull it back and then you would move? I feel like I had one of those, unless I'm misremembering. I think they made them. I know at least they made those in general, you know, like the pull back, and somehow, how did the mechanism behind that work, actually? Like, you would pull it back, and somehow they would then get the energy to keep going, and somehow I have the energy to keep going after that terrible crash. That was embarrassing. You know, Lightning McQueen does not stop. He just keeps saying ciao over and over again. Does he ever get tired of saying ciao? I don't think so. I don't know why. Like, he just did it again as soon as I stopped talking. But here, we're going to take this right path, of course, getting it through there. I'm happy that I never hit that one box. There's a single box in there, which you can't just break through, and the collision actually will stop you. But in none of my races, I hit it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Again, lightning stop with the ka-chows. You don't need to say it every 2 seconds. I mean, I guess I can't blame him too much. It is his catchphrase. It is probably what made him as famous as he is. Either that or winning the races. Sorry, going through that jump. We are now in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We're in a pretty difficult part of the race where there's just tons of turns and stuff. And we're about 30 seconds ahead of everybody else. So pretty good time we're making. But this area especially is just so many turns, one after the other. I say that as soon as we get on a straight road. That, you know, bad timing. I always have bad timing with everything. But now we're on some more curvy roads, just going back and forth. But I have all the time in the world. I guess I'm not too concerned about losing the race. I'm more concerned about just losing time. And then finally, we'll finish right here, which that's going to be the entire race in just 3 minutes. And now after that, we want to teleport over to Chick's Challenge, because the last one of these is going to be in this area in Ornament Valley. This time, Vader doesn't get to be one of the commentators, not sure why. And then also, all the cars start coming up to me, intimidating me. But yeah, pretty simple race. Again, this one is going to be laps, and this is going to be a very long race, going along a lot of the places we've already been. So we'll start out by taking this path over to the right, trying to make that turn. I'm always a little bit worried about messing up that turn. It wouldn't be easy to mess up, and actually not sure if it is faster to take the right or left path. I think both of them are kind of about the same speed, but I guess I probably should have tested that. I don't know, we're already 3 hours of this video, and I'm just trying my best to finish at this point. But we're going through this entire valley, of course, with all this stuff. I mean, you kind of just saw most of this race since we did and do tricks challenge. Let's almost skip to if there are new parts. I don't even remember if there are. Yeah, like we do just jump right here, which is pretty interesting. And okay, yeah, this time we're going straight forward when normally we would be going to the left. And I think this is a completely new area for us. I don't believe we've done any part of this race, but of course there are more barrels and boxes everywhere. Somebody needs to clean this up, please. There are people racing at like 160 miles per hour. Dangerous stuff to have. I guess we are indestructible though. We could run into rocks if we wanted to get dented, so it's not a problem for us. I just feel like it's a problem for some people who maybe aren't professional racers. Are now finally back on the main road though. And honestly, most of this race I kind of forget what we're doing. It's so late in the run and it's one of them that I haven't played as much because usually my resets happen a little bit earlier. But I mean, you just have to have generally good driving experience. I think that is the Rust Bucket Stadium though. So this is going to be the finish line. That's going to be lap number 1. And for the second lap, I think we could actually take the left path just because, you know what, it's faster. If anybody is interested, you can compare these times and see if I just made a terrible mistake the first lap or the second one. But we are coming up here, we'll just break through that side, and then the paths both come back together. So, was it any different? If anyone cares enough, let me know in the comments. And that is going to be our final one of these Radiator Springs Grand Prix. So, pretty good times on all of those, but now we got 2 more postcards we gotta get, and just go straight from here. So the way I remember where to go is I follow the yellow arrow, and that means we're heading over in this direction. I wonder if the yellow arrow is like north. I don't know if they exactly know what it means themselves when they made this game. It just means this direction. It means one of them. But I kind of forget where this first postcard is. I know it's somewhere in this general direction. And as soon as I see the scenery, we know I think I go over to the right, that bridge, and we know it's under the bridge after I just happen to hear this jump. But we can turn ourselves around, and there it is going to be. So we can take this guy, that's going to be number 19. And from there, we want to go into that green forest area. And this green forest area is kind of going to be a maze. It's an interesting spot. So what we're going to want to do here is come in from the beginning of it. You can see this open gate, and then we can head left a little bit. Also, there are old like you would do extra point things just spawning in while we're doing this, which is interesting. But you saw the postcard right there. Unfortunately, it's kind of difficult to get. I guess not difficult to get. There's just a few things we got to do. Oh, by the way, driving on this grass, your handling is absolutely terrible, so it's hard to get turns. That's what I'm going to be slowing down a lot more. All you have to do is this guy to jump over that fence, and now we're in a better area. Then we can kind of just head over to the left and go straight for a while until we then get up to this hill. I hate driving on this grass. It is so annoying. We'll jump up there, and then finally, our very last postcard is going to be right here. That's 20 out of 20. I'm going to make sure we save. I'm not going to try to rush it or anything. And then we can go over to Radiator Tap Circuit. Of course, twin out just like usual. You already know the drill. And finally, do the Los Angeles International Speedway, which is going to be our last one of these races. There's going to be no story stuff before it. I mean, I guess we've already gotten all the story stuff out beforehand, but you already know what this means. Just kind of a long race where we do the exact same things we always do. What? Oh my gosh, that was kind of a bad start. These last 2 races, I just have not had the best start. We're now way behind all these people. I'm actually going to restart this really quick just for a better race. Maybe it wasn't worth it, but loses at a time. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Anyways, we're going to race better this time. Okay, this race is going a lot better. Getting ahead of Chick just like we should. Except for this car, what are you doing? Get out of your 74. And that is going to be time, or at least what I think is time. We gotta check our trophy count, which, yeah, I forgot to do one of the races. And it turns out it's North Desert Race. So we'll do this race, but it's a very basic race, and we've already seen the entire map, so I'm just gonna skip past it. By the way, if you're wondering about the end of the story, we're really happy we won the Piston Cup, and then we go on a long drive with Sally and Vader. Anyways, I'll let you know when this speedrun is actually done. Now we're finishing the run, and that's gonna be time in 3:13:55, which you can see that's all 250 trophies, and that's also going to be 3rd place on the speeder leaderboard. Alright, subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye.
Having fun reading, so like be careful with like.
快点，麻利点！我可不想去夜店迟到。他妈谁呀？ 他妈是怎么进来的？
This ever happened to you? You're playing some Mario Kart and you are absolutely cooking a Michelin quality dish of your own dust for the poor souled second place. You're about to cross that finish line and get lose. Alright, well, that's annoying, but just bad luck. Again, I'm sure. So, load up on the links and it happens again. And again. And again. Oh, I'm scared! No! What's going on? Is it a matter of perception? Is there some sick sadist at Nintendo who just wants to watch the world burn? Or is it just bad? Well, I figure the people have suffered long enough. Let us items dive deep into the game's code and solve this mystery. And it turns out that, no, the game isn't purposely screwing you over at the last possible. It's accidentally screwing you over at the last possible. This is Mario Kart's strange item system.
Okay.
Explain. Richard, the daddy drone. When you're talking about Mario Kart items, you have to clarify which game you're talking about. For the first 6 games of the franchise, it was pretty simple. Every time you pick up an item box, you get a random item in a small pool based on your base. So, for example, in Mario Kart Wii, if you're in first place, you get a single shell, some bananas, or a bacon. Second, you could also get a mushroom or a bomb. But you also have a chance of getting offensive right over to the person ahead of you. And this continues all the way down the track. In this system, a blue shell can be acquired by someone between 4th and 8th place. And the odds are set in stone a whole. There's no malicious code waiting for the perfect moment to give Donkey Kong a hit. So with your name on it, there are always exactly
我为此耗费整整8年时间。
别想，如果你不在名单上，4
快点滚开！
Five people can get a blue shell,
是的，
regardless of how
你他妈
close
是
you
谁？
are to the no blue shell. Almost every single game in the
还有武
series
器！
is a variation of this phase, including Mario Kart World. Mario Kart 7, 8 decided to do things a little. This time, your item pool isn't chosen by your face, based on your distance from the person first place. If you're half a lap behind the leader, it doesn't matter if there's 10 cars ahead of you or just one. You'll always pick the same. Now, Mario Kart 7, 8, this system was pretty straightforward. But Mario Kart 8 Deluxe added an extra wrinkle of bots. As you probably know, because apparently every single person bought this game over its 8-year lifespan, Deluxe allows you to hold on to 2 items at once. Though the game never explicitly tells you that you're already holding one item, think of another, it will never give you the same item. So, a clever player can use this to subtly manipulate the odds. Or you could spam that coin right away, or growing up as a kid, I'd often boss monsters. Their stat line, as well as often parts. God, how do I build?
他怎么乱成这样？
Came out around my birthday. I'm excited. Assault modes, another shots. Before we get into the breakdown, I'm curious. But the opening passes, the boss monsters, fascinated. Assault mode is just one of them. You guys had same thoughts? Otherwise, kind of got your
当心，还有武器！
spirits all friends. That said, let's talk about simple. There are a bunch of effect monsters that upgrade responding super monsters from summon them by stripping their original super monster craft a full of action. Summoning effect monsters are supposed to be direct upgrades in terms of power and effect, as well as there's some bonus effects when they die to all a little bit alright. Now, in truth, the assault mode monsters, and there were a couple of back in the day, really cards that much. As a meta player, what you're doing when you're trying to build a deck, fix a deck, is look for its quality, and then patch them up.
向前走，
Make a deck
要接受考验了。
However, with something like assault mode,
来打我呀！
that sure, keep them coming. That's not really a good thing, because obviously, one thing already has severe problems, like when they're
真得去好好干一架。
worse when you have to cover them off cards and stuff. Up your turn. Forest Dragon is so much, but Forest Dragon is effective and don't or the compulsory activation, conventional prison,
适者生存。
Don't take the so much to the it made it better.
惧怕死亡。
Any effect. Like Sword Dragon, trip to something back. That's really all you need. That's fantastic. Or back in the 2010s, now come around. What's fantastic?
把那个放下。
Modern by my drill. Over that card vanishes. Assault mode has 3,000 body on side. As well as. This is very good.
胜者为王，败
Back
者
in
为
the
寇
day,。something synchros looked me. It wasn't as simple as.
战斗还没结束呢，
Back in the day, cards would flamable fire off.
学得很快。
My methods. Thankfully, someone has to see. Activate, well as always.
真可悲啊！
Soul modes still aren't helpful, so we're sticking Goddess Dragon Soul mode as our boss monster, and as such, our deck revolves around it. However, another key note here is that it's not that Christie Soul mode cards are not going to be enough to pull Stardust Dragons, especially multiple of them. So instead, or rather, have a supplementary engine.
你是在享受战败的滋味吗？
Happy. It is the Magician's engine. No, Spencer,
身手真快。
and the great magic soul. Magic soul. The graveyard costs you. No, this doesn't sound mindful entity. Not by itself, but tandem with all the additional cards that is missing.
热身运动结束了。
Several full bodies in person. Then convert. In our case, the goal
这不会是真的。
summoning Stardust Dragon and other way synchro
heroes that actually fix this cards as starters as mobile summon or as extension is super convenient on them. It makes them solid picks that are objective once. That's it.
拿起你的武器。 渴望像这样的战斗。
Next turn. Oh, I don't want to pass. What do I do? Probably.
你的路走到头。
Oh, yeah. Fine. I have the option. Fine, it's fine. We're equipped. Yeah, no problem.
你让我印象深刻。
热身运动结束了。
Artemis, like, hours.
什么？醒醒！
Roll the max.
好吧，那是最后一次了。该死的尸首！
What's my force result next? Focus on for now, because I don't want us to. I can negate and like I have a follow up, but.
不多跟羊一样厉害了。我还以为他在那个老混蛋的武馆里是无敌的。你是谁？
来自过去的鬼魂，来结束这场闹剧。
你的小把戏对我没任何作用。
Off the detonator. Great for follow up here. Well, which help us, and never mind. That is another assault mode on the way. No, we do not need to normal summon this. I would have done if I had to. Add the thing. Have our Sultan. Alpha Sentinel. Collector. Notes. Not want to keep myself abundantly. Here. But you're out of soul.
别想了，如果你不在名单上，4日海边观看。
Whatever. Savage. Actually, it might have been game with Scarlight and Search Crowley.
你想干什么？
Do they even want to search Crowley now? Let's hold it, right?
肖恩，我在哪里可以找到
Not
他？
exactly.
伙计们，我们有麻烦了。
Okay, no. Remember something. Also, the Tuba actually. Army.
他有武器。哇！
Someone actually. Happy for you.
求求你不要打我！
肖恩在哪儿？
他跟斗士们在一起，在燃烧仪式上。
No way. Something is guaranteed. Now, Stardust Dragon Assault Mode number 2. Let's go.
What?
I don't remember once, so they can help us. Otherwise,
Stuffing.com, links in the description, and use code CMO for 5% off. On the plus side, they can't de-rank the first game I play. Oh, they're not playing an extra deck. That's a good sign. Okay, hold on. We're going second. Draco, stun. What do we got? When they're really thinking about it, they're really thinking about normal summon barrier statue pass. Just watch. funny that cashier overreads the stats. God, this right there is just timeout. Okay, domain currently does nothing to me, so that's not bad. They don't think it turns pantheism, which is interesting, so I don't think, unless they already have pantheism, they might know what they're doing. Because you always would go pantheism off of fucking, like, you're not just gonna hard search domain, there's like no shot. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this person's doing. Harpies off the top, probably get rid of that. Oh my god, there's like a bunch of garbage in here. They get another tenacity buff and the harpies. They didn't do anything last time. We're cooking, chat. We're cooking. First game in flat one, baby. Let's go. Okay. Hold. Scammed. Alright, an Exorcister card. Right knee driver. That's not bad. Hawk. Yellow-bellied Oni. Savager. Spiral Battle. Skippers. And he got fucking scammed again. Should be elite. Alright, Mystic Probe and Hero's Bond. Very funny, someone just mentioned that chat. And, ooh, you know what? Not that hard. I don't think we can do anything with Fortune Tune, but it's not bad. That's a decent card. Especially on the legacy pack, that's not bad. Machine Attacker and Return to the Doom. Now, skip Latitude twice. It's great. This is a very good hand. What the fuck? It's very good. Let me think. They both play into Maxium. I don't think there's like a right or wrong answer. I think they're both the same. Okay. Letting it run. 60 card deck, I see. I just realized this is a low scale. That's interesting. I could have actually handed them both out. And then if they had Maxi, if they had Maxi, they would have only got one draw. Well, that's if I stopped. I guess they Maxi preemptively, but that happened. So, oh god, here we go.
Place was a waste. I thought there were some lore bits there.
Yep.
Maybe I picked the wrong dialogue option.
Please do not tell me we're playing Snake Eye. That's a hand. It's gonna be so dude, it's gonna be rough. Well, I already have the scale. Okay, we can search. What's up? See, this is what kind of just sucks. Like, I don't have a generic 4 that I could just... If I summon these, I wish I had something to just make in addition to this. Because that would be so nice, but I just, like, don't have any good 4s. Like, I can't do Nightmare because it's not dark. So, like, I wish I just had, like, another, like, a Redoer or, like, some other rank 4 to make. Dark 4. Okay. Sure. Playing fucking Nurse Bird? Oh, we're playing fucking Nurse Bird. Holy shit. Oh no, we're just dead. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, we're just dead.
适者生存。惧怕死亡。
Awesome. I feel like a second. I almost just want to like auto. Are you feeling platinum? Is that we're feeling it? Oh look, Alice. Great. Oh, they made us go first. What the fuck?
在见到肖恩之前，我还要经历多少次试炼？接下来还有2个挑战：灵巧和耐力。但你恐怕赶不上最后一场试炼。
Alright, I think we'd make it this far.
Yeah, I forgot you don't have to fight her. It just wastes time to do the dialogue. Because people found out you can insta-kill her by pushing her off, and I don't know how to do
拿起
that.
你的武器。
Maybe they just DC. Oh my fucking god. I'm not negating the chicken game.
什么？醒醒！
My inclination is that this is Striker, but that's like maybe. Yeah. I mean that sucks. It'd just be going second Striker. I'm gonna do something ballsy here. This is where they hit the second engage.
热身运动中。
It was bait all along. Awesome. Going well. I should've just let them resolve it. I should've just let them resolve it. Good hit. And Max C, I'm gonna cry. Okay, maybe not. Alright, I got 2 interruptions.
你的路走到头。
I have 1 interruption.
真可恶！
Holy shit, they're playing like... They're just playing Kaiju.
起来吧，我准备好了。
I mean, this works out.
渴望像这样的战斗。
Thanks.
真让我失望。
I just want to do this for fun to see if they do something. I tried. Oh. Yeah, that's a guy. Don't kill the spawn. Don't banish the spawn. Fuck! I needed that. I think we can help this. How do I help? I don't think I can. I need to wait for him to, like, attack me. I guess if I attack here, I have less life points, and I can do whatever I want to it. So I can go... So I go... Okay, wait, hold on, chat. Okay. So I go... Summon... If I can summon, I bring everything out. We go 2 things into Dark. Dark brings back Radiant, and then we have 3 material. And then we crash, we take 15, and then Warlord can steal this. I think that works.
那只是热身。
Summon Dark. Hey. I have Warlord. Yeah, okay. I think that works. Boom, bitch! My Psychic and Punisher.
来个两段。
The problem is they get kaiju files in a kaiju. But that's not enough to win. Oh fuck, they can do that too.
你差不多跟羊一样厉害了。
Okay. Now they can get a kaiju. Oh, they just slumber again. Oh, you can get kaiju hard. Oh. Sure. I guess I should have, like, kept a scale. Not that I have any material for it, but, you know. I could have. I mean, that's pretty.
像我们的师傅一样。
That's all this does too.
You kaiju again? I guess I just make it early. Or I just keep Camellia out. If I keep Camellia out, they get the cricket easier. As soon as they summon something. Oh, I have to attack. Do I care? But I'd rather keep Camellia. You can go next turn, just tribute over this. You can tribute over early too. It doesn't matter. No, I can't switch this to defense. That's what Slumber does. I have to attack. Just Kaiju by Camellia. Exactly. Oh, it's just the act. Okay, that works too. If I mean early, he just Kaijus over it, so it's the same result. That does absolutely nothing. I am dead. Alright, that's depressing. That felt winnable. That felt very winnable, and somehow we lost. You needed to use Radiant Effect. Radiant as an effect? I thought you needed, like, Kaiju counters.
Damn it.
Oh, I just summoned a token? Were those Kaiju counters on the Kaiju files? Oh my god, is this the same fucking person? If I could go Camellia for fucking... what's it called? Or I'm just the best... oh, I might just be dead.
That guy's hard to mercy because there's nothing to parry.
They have Secret Barrel too? I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Sucks. I want Camellia to be able to stop a burn spell, but I might not be able to even, like, summon the thing off of Camellia. So I think I just make Kraken, to be honest.
Not ready for her still.
I guess.
I'll try beating Fahar one more time. Before I go to bed.
他们封锁了仓库的入口，要找到另一条路进去。
那怎么可能？我操！
I wasn't playing against Bird. This looks like you. They get first action, those things set. Oh, I just win. Sick. Okay, there is justice in the world, thank God. Oh my god, I can't believe they just fucking did it. Wow. That was a crazy fort though, wow. Okay, hold. Wow, we got two. Alright, Alien Brain, Amazoness Queen, Variable Form, Ursarctic Big Dipper, Consecrated Light, Cubic Ascension, Crystal Miracle. It'd be a fucking miracle if I pull a good card. That's a good card, but I don't have the art, I don't have like the support for it, unfortunately. Alright, Final Psychic Ogre and Battle Break. Option Hunter and Edit Section. Oh, what the fuck did I don't even know what the fuck just happened. Oh, that hurt. My hand got, like, stuck on something. That was so weird. Ow. I have no idea what that was. Ugh. They would have been insane if it hurt. Much better. Ash. Yes! It works! Baited! Fucking baited, bro. Oh, thank God. Okay, that's the reason to play Monkey. Fuck the fact that it gives me pen summons, it just baits Ash like a fucking result of Melia.
Oh, that's not good.
Actually just baited. Didn't even need the pen scale. Yes! Yes! Don't even care what they were playing. Hold. Alright, we can scam. Worm Queen! Mountain Box of Spears. I swear to God, we got 3 of that card. Zephyr 4, Delta, Rise and Salmon Grade. I swear to God, we got 3 of this in the past, like, day. Thunder Dragon. I'm getting so tired of unplayable cards. Holy shit. Maybe the Legacy packs will be better, Copium. At least it's new, I guess. Attention and Shadow Priestess of Ohm. Sky Dragoons of Draconia and Air Eater. Not Aerial Eater, Air Eater. My Thunder Dragons aren't bad. I think I might be our second actual Thunder Dragon. What the fuck do I do with this hand? I have no idea what I'm doing with the hand, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're kind of freestyling this equipment. I'm kind of just hoping it's like enough monsters that they just like. If I fucking make anything, Giga Cannon early. I gotta be honest, chat, I don't know what to fucking do with this hand, but whatever, we'll figure it out. Hey, Kevin with the raid! Thank you. Welcome to hell, raiders. Welcome to hell. It's our, board and everything. Real? Are we setting in 2025? Oh, please tell me it's like a masochist or something. That would be so redeeming. That's like the best fucking drawing. Holy shit. That's insane, actually. Rolls my oyster now. What the fuck do I do? This only destroys face-ups. I can do whatever the fuck I want. What's that thing of? This actually makes my deck look confident. Lab Arts, we can surely get over this. Electromagnetic Turtle. Would you like to end the battle phase? What do we summon? Oh, it's Dark Magician. Okay. Do I want to do anything? I don't think so. Chilling.
老大说谁
I don't know
都
if I
不
need
许
to
过。
do this, but you know, you never know. Here, come up. That's annoying, but okay. Yes! Dark magical whiff! Gotta love it. Let's get the last card out of the hand. Oh, that's not doing it. Okay.
Let's run, here I come.
Okay, so I'm gonna kill one of these.
Just gotta lock the fuck in.
It's a fiend. Sure. This is gonna happen. Oh, then he gets to vanish. Everyone needs a dark magician. You get a dark magician. You get a dark magician. You get a dark magician. Everyone sucks and got banished because Lab Archery could have been bigger. That's okay. He's midnight early. He's back. Alright, this is perfectly cool. Assuming, I swear to fucking God that's a turtle soul, I'm gonna break something. I'm gonna crack it, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Sure. Not fucking happening. Okay, we win. Here. Oh, the electromagnetic turtle. We don't win yet. Is it current? Currently neutrals. Okay, you're fucking stupid. Alright. Why can't I... Did I already go through Dragon? Oh my god, the crystal shark's negated. It's not counted as a 3 or a 4. Fuck, that's annoying. Huh. That's a thing. Well, they have to turtle. I forgot that thing has to attack. I'm just cooked here. Yes, let me make my own monster. That'd be a great idea. All I need is summon Kraken. If I summon Kraken, I can just pop Dark Magician and I fucking win the game. So, as long as this goes to the extra deck and this goes to the graveyard, I can kill them next turn. I might be hoping. That's all I have to do. Oh god. Well, I might not be pen something anything. watching this dark burning attack kill our whole fucking board. Oh, we might just be dead from that. Yeah, Warlord only has monster bad. That wouldn't have solved, and they still have electromagnetic charge, so it doesn't solve the problem. Is that a quick play? Stupid. Cool. It has effect. Crazy. I've never used that card effect ever. Did that just save me? That might just fucking save me. Holy shit. Imagine reading Midnight Early! Okay, we gotta win. Because I go and summon this back out. Then a crystal shard. Okay, we're not negated this time, so we can make Kraken. And then we just Kraken kill something and just fucking win. Oh my god, thank god I didn't do that. I would have actually fucking cried. Holy shit. We did. Okay, hold. Two? Okay. Shock Troopers, Nextidol Fusion, Red Eye Zombie Necrodrake, Ghost Trick Mummy, Cyberdark Impact, Sarctic Radiation.
我为此耗费整整8年时间。
I have worse cards. That's pretty good. I don't play a lot of spells, but it's at least a negate, if anything. I got Window Anchor, like, that's something. Alright, King Chiron and Goki Moonsault.
How did I get to 26?
Yep, Tenno Megami. Feet. Shit hand. This is fine. We're going first. Until our fucking Bull Cricket gets ashed. Oh, we're gonna get the DC win? Alright, good start. Got to Camelli. Win condition located. Dynamicious is live. Good. This is the type of hand I want to see. This is some good, honest, clean Yu-Gi-Oh! I need a big monster, because I don't know if I can clear the set. That's interesting. I could sink.
他们封锁了仓库的入口，
I could just make
要找
back
到
on
另一
here.
条路进去。
滚开！这里没有你要的东西。
I think this is fine. If they do anything, we have Cricket to get back our board, so this is fine. Ring of Destruction. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. Sure. Alright. Hey, thanks, Nihilos. Appreciate it. Okay, got another set. I think we just passed, unfortunately. That's a good set for Dynamicious. set cards, chat. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Straws suck. I look at their whole game plan has just been set. And it continues. Okay. Got some riveting gameplay here. Alright, we have seen the first monster they have summoned, and it is Tetherwolf. Okay, level 4 water would be great right now. Level 4 water would be fantastic now. And we did not get there. I was almost tempted to just like set bait so I could tribute Oak Dragon over it. I think I have to die vicious to this. Like, I can't keep taking hits like this. Because he already rained me. He didn't rain us, like, maybe.
老大说谁都不许过去。
What are we clicking? Oh, wait! Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now we have a monster to work with here. What fucking year is this? That got tribute summon Mobius. The fuck? Yeah, let's show you a card from this century, pal. Thank you. Bye, Mobius, now. Of course! How can it not play against Gravekeeper's Guard? That's fucking crazy. I'm gonna get fucking wrecked next time, by the way. Okay, at least that's a good back row. Actually just outplayed. Just straight up. He's just gonna summon Mobius again. Oh, he actually has a card from the century, I see. So, is it like... Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Are we just summoning Dark Magician here? Okay, sure. And then Tribute Summon for Mobius? That the move? Yep. Okay, please hit Compulsive Big Welcome. Please hit Compulsive Big Welcome. Yes? Compulse, come on, come on. I'm gonna pick this one. Fuck. That doesn't do me any good. I wish I could bounce back crap, but I can't.
来吧。
Okay, this drowning mirror force might fucking save my life. Hey, Maxim Meyer with the 10 gifted. Thank you. Battle phase. Wait, hold up. Oh, okay, I was about to say, what the fuck is about to happen? Okay, I established Big Monster. Okay, do I just keep Lab Archfiend? I think I do. I can do like big welcome stuff. There's like shit. I have like disruption with. I don't think I synchro. Okay, he connected. That's a good sign. This has been a very unfortunate series of draws, though, I have to say. I fear the back row. Bro, I do too, but this one didn't do anything. This one might. He played Ring of Destruction. Normal Luster Dragon. Why are we normaling Luster Dragon? That's interesting. Like, I see this and I think Justy Break, and I'm like, there's no way that's real. I hope not. That is actually a very good Yu-Gi-Oh card in this junction. That is actually a very good. Yeah, here's what we do. Don't do it. Don't do it. I need this monkey board. Not to play can activate monster effects in the hand. That's fine. I don't care about that. Okay, Scale Unicorn. Summon Harmon. Harmonizing get the thing. Get this. Synchro for this guy. We can try to take back the board now. Clearing effect. Okay, we need it. What's the back row? That other back row did nothing last time I attacked. So I think it's real. Alright, what nonsense are we going to attack into here? Oh, they're thinking. It just brings back a dragon. Now being destroyed by card effects. Sure. I guess I'll replay and kill this. Because I don't know what the set is. Holy shit, I thought we were gonna lose that one, I'm not gonna lie. I have to see this deck. This was just a final. This was like the starter decks incarnate here, it looks like. We will take that. Enjoy people with the pride. Thank you. Ooh, we got two things. One, reincarnation. We get to fish with an effect that treats itself as a tutor from deck to hand. Like Aura. That sucks. I was like, ooh, maybe we can do this with Buzzsaw Shark, but no, we cannot. Yardiza! Stellar Knight, Zombow Wow, Inverted Sage, Chronopoly card, Backup Squad. Each time you take 1,000 more damage by your opponent's card effect or their monster attack, draw a card from 1,000 damage from foe. That actually doesn't seem bad, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I hate this, I don't think this card is that bad. I think it's actually pretty good. It's like a 2-0 card, but then eventually I draw a bunch of cards. Well, you might get past the point that it's good. What do I get for the SR? A card we can't stop. Great. Alright, Tornado Bird and Seal of the Ancients. Those are definitely legacy cards. Dark Coffin and Doom Shaman. Do I play that card? Do I actually play this? I feel like our deck is just like too good. I feel like we're past the point of this card being good. I could be wrong. In that like slow-ass game we just played, it's been good, but like so much Yu-Gi-Oh! It's dying. It seems better than it actually is. I think it's just too slow. Somehow we're one win on flat 4. I don't know how the fuck we managed that, but here we are. Oh, this hand's not good. Oh fuck, this hand sucks.